Where am I?
You're in the room that you die in.
So there's been a murder?
Yeah,
Don't tell me it's Charles Keesner.
it is.
Mind if I tag along for the investigation?
I was going to ask you to. Let's go.
Ernestine. That's why the last name rang a bell.
The people around me just keep dropping like flies.
I'm sorry you've got to go through this again.
Mrs. Kistner, I'm Lieutenant Reiter. You might remember me. I'll be looking into what happened. Could you point us towards the scene, please?
Charles is in the garage.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. I want to stay here for a minute. Ernestine, is there anything I can do for you?
There's nothing to be done. I just have to tough it out through this cold. Heart-wrenching.
We can do something about the cold. That might make things a little more bearable. I'll close the window. I should lower the blinds, for privacy's sake. Let's get you a blanket. Great, I found a blanket. Here, wrap yourself in this.
Thank you.
I'm going to join the lieutenant. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. So, what happened here?
2 stab wounds. Strangely, about 20 or 30 minutes passed between the first wound and the second. Both wounds were inflicted with the same knife. However, I haven't found the weapon.
There must be some clues around to what the attacker was doing in that half hour.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. No luck yet.
I'd like to check the body first. Stabbed in the top right side, around the liver. And the attack came from behind. Dressed for bed, in the garage. Wrench in hand.
What do you think happened?
He heard a noise coming from the garage while getting ready for bed. He came to check and grabbed a wrench. Then, the killer snuck up on Charles from behind.
I don't think the killer intended to murder him. It seems more like he was looking for something.
We'll have to keep looking if we want to know for sure. Great! I found a photo. Oh, hello there.
What have you got? Spicy. Who's that in the photo?
No idea. Should look into it. Might be important. Any other finds?
Yes, we found a cartridge case, 9mm.
But Charles didn't have any gunshot wounds, did he?
No. We could talk to Ernestine. Check whether she heard or saw anything.
Let's do that. How are you, dear? Can we have a quick word?
I think so, Anna.
Ernestine, we need to know what you saw or heard at the time.
I came home after work and heard Charles moaning, crying for help in the garage. I shuffled over, but the killer was still there. He fired a single shot to scare me off, I think.
Scare you off? And what time was that?
Yes, he didn't seem to be aiming at me at all. It was around 10:45 p.m. But I didn't see his face. Maybe Charles did. That's why he killed Charles. But he spared me.
What happened after that?
I don't know. I think he rode off on a bicycle. But I'm not so sure.
You've been very helpful.
Would you mind if we had a quick look around?
Do whatever you want.
Great! I found a button. Uli, take a look at this. An engraved button.
Ernestine, have you seen this item before?
I've never seen anything like it. My Charles was just an ordinary mechanic.
Is that Charles's bureau?
Yes. He did some bookkeeping for his garage. You can check it if you want. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, here's his client book. Great, I found a client book. Dates, purchases, sales. They've got a daughter. About the client book, could you have someone comb through it?
I'll pass it on, yeah. It'll take a while to check all the names.
Ernestine, who is this photo of?
That's Georgette, our daughter. I haven't even told her yet.
Where is she now?
Working at the hospital. She took an extra shift. She'll be back in the morning.
We'll get to the bottom of this horrible affair. We might come back tomorrow and talk to your daughter.
I'll stick around and make sure the body is handled properly. Thanks for your help, Anna. Good night.
Good morning. How's the arm?
Good morning. It's considerably better. Thanks.
Good. Good. Listen, your Zurich massacre article, it was great. Your best work yet. I got you a copy. You'll find it in your office.
Thank you. Let's see what's so special about this. 14 massacre victims in Parliament. Sven couldn't have picked a worse photo. That could be interesting. German support for Spanish nationalists. It still hurts. The bandage is soaked. I'd better replace it. I've seen gauze in the storage room before. I'll probably find some there.
Hi, Anna. How's your arm feeling today?
It's okay, but I think I need to change the bandage.
Oh, I think there's a first aid kit in the storage room.
Would you mind getting it for me? My arm is still a bit sore.
I don't know. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff?
Storage, blood.
Fine. I'll just go and get it myself. Great. I found a gauze. That'll do. Back to my office. I need scissors. Better be careful cutting it. Now for the gauze. All right. I'm good to go. I should meet up with Uli so we can continue with the investigation. He's not in yet. I'll give him a couple of minutes. Great. I found a witness statement. Hold on. Uli didn't mention Iris disappearing.
Miss Myers,
Hi, Nua. Any idea where I might find Uli?
the lieutenant is at Kistner's. He's expecting you to join him.
Thank you, Constable. I have to ask him about Iris.
Anna, Georgette and I just sat down for the talk. Come and join us.
Morning. Georgette, my condolences for your loss. How are you handling it?
I've been worse. It's all right. He was just a stepfather. We weren't close. It sounds heartless of me to say so, but I never had a good relationship with Charles. Charles was just your average mechanic. I can't imagine why anyone would want to kill him.
Georgette, is that you in this photo?
Hell yes. How do you like my necklace, Lieutenant?
Who took this photo?
Francisco Jaco. He's just a sailor.
Another ordinary person in your life?
A sailor?
Yes. He's usually stationed at Port de Marseille. But he also spends a lot of time here in Zurich.
He's in Zurich now, isn't he?
Yes, but I haven't seen him lately.
Do you know where he's staying?
He usually stays in the hotel on Langstrasse.
Great service, that place.
Right. Is there anything you'd like to add to your statement?
I don't think... Actually, during the extra shift I picked up, I received 2 unusual calls.
Who from?
Can't say. The caller didn't say a word.
What sort of time?
About 10:20 p.m.
Right before the attack.
Do you mind if we look through Charles's bureau one more time?
Go ahead.
Bills. More bills. Maps. Wait. What's that by the can? Great. I found a spark plug.
Is that a spark plug?
It was hidden.
Why would anybody hide a simple spark plug?
Good question. The garage might hold the answer.
It might have something to do with all this.
Right. Let's take a look at the car.
We should talk to Francisco first.
I've got nothing to hide, Lieutenant. Search away.
Heinz Adenauer, patient room 206.
Stop! Nua, the killer is trying to escape. Call Uli and cut him off from the other side.